Hey guys, how are you? As you can see, this is my friend Broadway in the background. Um, it's been a crazy day. If you look in the sky, we're still getting over storms. So we've gone from wicked, hellish hot to severe thunderstorms, hail the size of ping pong balls. I don't have an indoor arena, so it's been interesting to work around this weather. We really don't work in the afternoon because it's just way too hot. So I just wanted to kind of give you an update on Broadway and what's going on with her. She's a really great little mare. She does have her issues, as do all horses. She's a little dull. She's way more on the cold quarter horsey side, and I'm much more used to. I have a lot of passos, thoroughbreds, Arabs. I'm much more used to that real hot blood. So she's not quite that. There we go. So that's a bit of adjustment for me. She learns things a lot more slowly. She needs a huge amount of repetition and reinforcement. And from session to session, she doesn't retain as much as, there we go, as maybe another horse would. And they're all different. Some of them are just like that. She just is a little on the dull side. She's a great little girl. You can tell that she's used to being a bully, that she'll throw her weight around, come at you, invade your space. We've been working primarily on groundwork because it doesn't do me any good to get on her if she's disrespectful. I'm going to try to keep her in frame. If she's disrespectful and not listening, and if I don't have any control of her on the ground, oh, look, there's another one. We have friends now. Maybe they'll fight. We'll see what happens. They fight through the stall. She's very, she does not have the most friendly and accepting attitude. She gets a little grumpy. She wants to fight with the other horses. She doesn't necessarily like horses next to her a lot of the time. Like I said, she can't be a bully on the ground. She can be very pushy and invade your space and just not care. So we've been working on that because for me, to get her under saddle, that's irrelevant. That's actually the easier part, to teach her whatever things I need to teach her. Is actually the easier situation as opposed to fixing this. Getting her to have connection, getting her to want to participate, getting her to be with me, be willing, have a conversation. That's what's important to me. It doesn't really matter if I can't, look, she wants to come back. It doesn't really matter if I put a saddle on her and run her around. If I don't have any control or I don't have any cooperation or I can't have a conversation with her, then being on top of her is just going to make matters worse. She is doing a lot better and she is progressing. She is a lot better than she was. If you've seen the videos before, she did choke and choked on a lot of her food. She's a lot better with that now. She's not, I still soak her food, so she's not going to choke, but she's a lot more patient. She's a lot more calm. When I walk up to the stall to feed her, she will automatically take a step back, and as long as I stand there, she'll continue to step back, and then she'll put her head down and relax, and then she'll eat. I can call her off of her food very easily. I can put my hand in, and she'll step back. And again, I wait until she's relaxed, because the idea is, hopefully you don't get seasick from all this. The idea is that she stay calm, that eating equals calm. So it takes a long time. A lot of the things with her have required a lot of patience. It took a multitude of sessions just to get her to back up easily. So it's been interesting. She's actually reminded me a lot more of working with the saddlebred because they tend to be like that, a little more hard-headed. And then once they get it, they get it. So we're working and we're going and we're dodging rain and hail and horrible humidity and terrible weather. But we're making it work. I mean, you can see the puddles in the background and other things we're working around, but she's a very pretty girl. I like her a lot. She's got a lot in there. It's just getting her to trust people, to understand you're trying to have a conversation, that the whole point is I'm asking you something. I'm really not trying to tell you what to do. I'm really saying, hey, how about you do this? And asking you to respond, in a myriad of ways, but there is kind of a list if I ask you to If I put pressure on your front, I want you to go backwards. So I want you to try to look for an answer that's similar to that. So she is improving. We're making progress that way. But like I said, we're not under saddle yet. We're not at a point where we're really working under saddle. We're still working on things where I want to be on the ground. And then when we do get under saddle, we'll fly right by because then those conversations can be had. Because if I can't have a conversation with her on the ground where it's much clearer what I want, then it's going to be a little more convoluted to get a lot of finesse. And I want her to be quiet and easy and graceful, and I want there to be finesse in our conversation. So I've got to get that first. So yeah, that's where we are. That's the beautiful Broadway. I hope you guys are having a good night. I hope you're staying cool-ish. I hope you're not boiling lava hot every day like I am. I hope you're following the competition and really enjoying it and really following everybody. I know it's really cool for me to see what everybody's posting and what's going on, and it's cool to see the difference in all the horses and who's doing what and at what level they are. And even with her, she's been ridden before. It's not like she's never been under saddle. It's just I want something different before I get on her. And I don't know, you don't know. You just know with the horse that you've got. And with the horse I've got, for this horse and for me, I'm not ready to get on her because she's not at a place where I want her on the ground. So we're okay with that. But that's the update, and there we are, and I hope everybody has a beautiful night. Ciao!